We're going to talk about some dynamics, but they're going to be fancy. So we've covered most of the dynamics already. Basically, the more Fs there are, the louder it is. The more Ps there are, the softer it is. But there's a few that are a little bit different. Let's get the more basic ones out of the way. Now, when we see forte piano, FP, it's quite literally what it has written. Forte, then piano. So we're starting with a loud sound and then immediately, as quickly as we can, getting soft. And we hold that softness until otherwise indicated. A lot of times you'll see a crescendo after a forte piano. That's usually how it is. But if you don't see a crescendo, you just stay soft. Another one that you don't see super often is niente. And this is just indicated by the letter N. You'll almost always see this at the end of a decrescendo. And it's just telling you, keep getting soft until you aren't making sound anymore. Disappear into nothing. Then there's dynamics that are a little more complex. This dynamic's called a subito piano, and I'm gonna ignore the piano part for a second and just talk about what subito means. Subito means suddenly. So this will often be used when a passage is super loud and they just want it to drop out of nowhere. They don't want it to decrescendo, so they're specifically telling you, suddenly get soft. And then the same is true of subito forte, where it's suddenly loud. So these are different from a forte piano because, first of all, it's flexible. It could be either subito piano or subito forte, but also because a forte piano has a loud part at the beginning. Subito piano just means to get soft. From whatever dynamic level you're at, get soft. Forte piano specifically means play forte first and then get soft. So that's the difference. There's also a marking that you see called più, 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 più. And più just means more. So if I see più piano or più forte, that just means more soft or more loud. They don't necessarily want to say, okay, fortissimo, but they do want it louder than it was before. And that's all there is. And I'm not going to explain how to do the intricacies of like what you're doing with your lungs. And if you need help with that, then you can reach out to me and we can talk about it. But most of this stuff is just applications of what you've already learned how to do with forte and piano dynamics. So that's all. Go do some pew-pews. See you later.